I just don't know where she is.
Okay. In the truck. Are you guys planning on doing this together the rest of the night?
That was the plan, yeah. I think they said you were going to join us.
That what now?
You were going to join us as a
He hails from the Turkish parts of the forest, weighing in at 175 pounds. Ladies and gentlemen, this is A Wicked!
And A Wicked making his back out here tonight for this fatal four-way encounter.
Yeah, I noticed his whole face isn't made up. It must have been a little extra dark in the woods today.
Halfway. It's all good.
I am.
Tonight, will he walk out of here the winner and advance in the tournament?
That there's every possibility that A Wicked could come out of this match on top. But there are 3 other men in this match, and I think that all 4 of them have all the means to go all the way.
It's definitely we'll have to see who else is in this match to see if A Wicked will walk out of there tonight.
A unlucky girl going home with that shirt.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome from Minneapolis, Minnesota, weighing in a swim-trim 250 pounds of twisted steel and sex appeal. Please welcome the MWO Great Lakes champion, fabulous Scotty Freetown.
Ever since Scotty Freetown has not been Scotty Freetown.
And I am okay with it.
I am not okay with this.
I am a huge fan of Fabulous Scotty Freetown. He carries that belt wonderfully, and he is my, he is officially my pick to win the whole shebang.
I don't think I'm going to pick it.
He hails from the Dojo of Yolo, weighing in at 202 pounds. Please welcome the Cody Leedy.
Our former commentary partner from the last run. Hey. All right. YOLO!
Well, I don't like YOLO. I don't like a lot of things, but I will officially say that I do support the Cody Leedy. He was here, he was with us, and that bond is stronger than YOLO, I think.
I think so.
So, and then the mood changes. Extremely. And there is Simon Page, and oh no.
By Simon Page.
I think I'm changing my pick.
He weighs in at 400 pounds. Representing the Uprising. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Blackwell.
And not only is he a big man, but with Simon Page at ringside, that just makes it even bigger. And whoa, Scotty Freetown! Yeah! We're going real strong here.
Wait a minute. Cody Leedy.
What is happening?
Done.
I can tell you one thing. That was a beautiful suicide dive from A Wicked. However, if I was Cody Leedy, I would have kneed him in the face as he came by. But that's just me. That's just me.
Gotta be fair and partial here. And taking both men here to work on A Wicked.
Be careful up there, Cody.
He's gotta be backwards onto the pile of
Well, You heard of You Only Live Once, and
Taking that to heart. Cody Leedy diving.
I appreciate the heart of Cody Leedy. I may not like the phrasing, but I appreciate it.
He is coming straight forward. Fabulous guy. Look at that handful of highs.
Hey, in a fatal four-way match, you do what you need to do. When it's a fatal four-way match in the Slam A Thon tournament, you do a little bit extra of what you need to do.
Off the ropes clothesline.
Simon Page taking a shot at A Wicked on the outside.
Atomic drop.
That was an inverted atomic drop, but nonetheless, what do we got? Oh,
Dodges him. Swinging. Neckbreaker. Trying to keep him down to the count.
now it's going to take more than one spinning neckbreaker to take down fabulous Scotty Freetown.
Irish whip stiff into the corner. And
Oh.
he puts it down.
Right into that mid turnbuckle. That a little bit of whiplash in there, and
Looks like Frey to the hands to the hair. Just whips him across the ring with the hair.
that is the danger of having long hair.
And Blackwell just decimated him. Hey, Wicked on the
Oh, well,
outside. Said he wants to take
Black-
a break.
Good move by Blackwell, taking a breather, letting Freetown and the Cody Leedy handle it. But
You need to watch out for Simon Page on the outside for sure.
absolutely. And when you have someone like Simon Page, you can be Blackwell, and you can take a breather because you know Simon Page is watching your back.
Simon Page still ring apron. And as you were seeing there, grabbing the hair, pull the hair. Fabulous Scotty
What?
Freetown.
Why?
Not the
This-
first time he's done that here tonight.
No, this is a fatal four-way match, and that means no disqualification, correct? Why? No, the referee was counted on Scotty Freetown, and Freetown looked a little confused. I think he would have held on to that. I think he's just grooming him a little bit. Now is this elimination single fall?
No, this is one fall.
This is single fall. Well, in that case, if I was Blackwell, then I would get back in the ring at this point because Freetown is doing a barnstormer here on Cody Leedy, and
Look at this. Look at the hair. Grabbed it by the hair and hanging in there, almost like a hangman noose. And what is this coming out from underneath?
A Wicked sneaking under the ring.
A Wicked.
He might be looking for his T-shirt he threw away earlier. And Freetown is currently, it's almost like a King of the Hill type situation. Freetown is controlling the inside of the ring. And it looks like we are trying.
Upright in here in numbers. There is one, there is another.
And again, I don't know if this is Blackwell's doing or Simon Page talking to him, but why bother getting in the ring when you can let everyone else hurt themselves and you can stay fresh, and you can stay strong.
And again with the hair pull, he's got more than a handful of hair. He's got two handfuls of hair there.
Well, Freetown knows in this fatal four-way match there is no disqualification, and he is going to abuse that. And frankly, I'm okay with it.
Oh. That's what you get for trying to knock the Cody Leedy
And Scotty,
down and out.
fabulous Scotty Freetown. And looks like Blackwell has seen his time when he is ready to get in the ring and make his presence known.
And again, picking the bones here. With pleasure.
How much did our ring announcer Noah say that Blackwell weighed? Close to 500?
Over the 350 pound mark here.
That is certainly a man I do not want standing on my back and pulling my hair.
And again, no rest for the Wicked per se. He's nothing of Scotty Freetown. Level. He takes a punch to the face.
And that's what Freetown needs to do.
He's trying for
I can't tell from this angle if it's left.
Wow! The only way you break that sleeper hold.
Oh!
Wicked kicked it right to the back of the head.
And that was a stiff drop kick, and I don't know if you saw, but A-Wicked took out Simon Page.
Man.
Looks like A-Wicked has a plan in store.
Yeah.
I'm personally surprised that
Clever in there. Man throws out 3 men like they're nothing.
I'm surprised that Freytown agreed to that triple team there.
And Blackwell showing why he's bring it again. A good thing.
Is that his GFY?
GFY, big boot.
Followed by a
Breaker.
CCR and a Cody Breaker. GFY into the CCR from Freytown into the Cody Breaker, and Freytown's the only one standing.
And what do we got here? The Ram Jam. Ram Jam!
And but not enough left to cover. And where's Wicked going?
Wicked going all the way up.
He's gonna touch the ceiling.
Is he gonna hit something? Oh!
Nice swanton bomb.
Very nice.
And like you mentioned earlier, no rest for the Wicked, and out goes A-Wicked.
And Cody Levy not wanting for shy. Trying to throw to the top and show.
And he could be setting up for that diving headbutt. No, a frog splash! And
Here is your winner and advancing to the semifinals of the Slam A Thon tournament, the Cody Lady.
wow. I will say that I'm surprised at the outcome. I'm okay with it, but think about all the stuff that it took to get Blackwell down.
It took just about everything that everybody was meant.
The only thing they didn't do is come out here and get a couple chairs and hit him with it.
Simon Page picking on Blackwell to make sure he's okay.
And Cody Leedy's celebrating the only way he knows how, loud and with his friends. Yeah, we couldn't see it too much from our angle on the far side here, but on the opposite side of us of the ring, Blackwell and Simon Page were really just took A-Wicked out of this match early, and he could never really get going. I mean, he's known for that fast-paced offense, and he just kept getting put back down and put back down.
Even after the GFY from A-Wicked, the CCR kick from Scotty Freytown,
The Ram Jam from
the Ram Jam from Scotty Freytown,
and the CCR kick, and
and the frog splash at the end by the Cody Lady.
yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, what do you guys think about that contest? That's what we're talking about. That's what it's all about here in the MWO. Who's ready to see another fatal four-way Slam A Thon opening round match?
I sure am. I can tell you that much.
I'm ready for this one.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is a Slam A Thon opening round fatal four-way match. Introducing first. He hails from the Coliseum, weighing in at 248 pounds. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Caesar Asher.
This is a strong individual, a confident individual, and one who pulls his name from one of the greatest leaders of all time. I said one of. There was a one of in there.
And the second competitor. Being accompanied in the ring by Tyler Dean. From Little Rock, Arkansas. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Tyson Dean.
I do not like jumping around. I know that those Dean boys like to jump and like to be high-paced, and when they come out, the audience stands up and jumps around with them. But I'm not a jumper myself.
Lots of jumping around here.
Third competitor.
We're gonna jump and get into the next round.
Being accompanied by Positive Promotions and the motivational messiah, Mr. Positive. He weighs in at 500,000 carats of gold. Please welcome Roberto Cruz.
I think that's how much he's worth, or is that how much he weighs? Because I feel like that's a low estimate for his net worth. Well, carats of gold is just how you measure gold. Yes, with Laura Phoenix out now, not making.
And the fourth contestant.
Oh. And Cruz is not pleased about the fourth man in this match. And quite frankly, if I was Dean or Caesar, I wouldn't be either.
Both of those men. If I were any of those men in the ring, I would just leave now and let this man walk out of the ring.
Oh boy. Here he
Being
goes.
accompanied in the ring by Tragedy Ann. He hails from parts unknown. Please welcome, this is Skulls.
And as we know from the finale of our last show, Skulls is not in a happy mood. And as we also know, Tragedy Ann is not to be trifled with.
You don't mess with Grady. I'll show you why. If you go to the replay, you can see Tragedy Ann laying Jessica Monroe with a very wicked choke slam.
And they were calling it on the social media the chokeslam heard around the world.
Very, very true. I think I'm gonna have to put my money on Skulls here tonight. I think he's gonna take care of all three of these guys.
I am going to go with Cruz.
You're gonna go with the
For
third?
this reason, while you don't mess with Tragedy Ann, Cruz has his people.
Skulls has a good count on this side. And to its disadvantage here are Caesar Asher and
Yeah, you have to question Tyler not coming out with his brother with the backup that everyone else in this match seems to have. And this is what you need to do. And I usually don't disagree with. This is what you need to do, and I usually don't disagree with the mindset of Roberto Cruz. But he needs to get in the ring, and they need to triple team Skulls.
They just drop kicked him out of the ring.
Yeah, but look who's already on his feet.
Caesar Asher getting toe here. That's not a good move.
No, it is not. That is the one thing that Dean does not need to do is let Caesar Asher get him in an old school mat wrestling match. Dean needs to keep the pace going, get on those ropes, fly around, do that thing he does, and brilliant Cruz focusing on Skulls. And look at JJ Hughes. And that is the reason that I have Cruz in this match right there. Oh, look at Tyson Dean. And while that is what Dean needs to do, you have to wonder if he's going to run out of energy real quick in this match. That pacing and stamina is key. Nice springboard drop kick. I saw Cruz attempted to stop it, but it didn't work. And once again, this is single elimination.
Why is Roberto back in the thing? And that little pit squeak, you gotta be kidding me.
Brilliant.
From the outside, Roberto Cruz back in the ring.
Brilliant.
Full advantage.
Cruz knows how powerful and tough Cesar Asher is, so he knew that he was not done for a 3 count there. He let the 2 count happen. He picked his moment, and now he's shining.
Off the ropes here.
And using Tyson Dean as a battering ram.
What's he going for here? Looks like he's getting him up. Cruz control. And Tyson Dean down for the count. If I were Cruz, I'd be pulling him in the middle of the ring.
I would too, but Dean wisely rolls. Oh no. Turn it around, Roberto! Cruz, turn around!
Behind you. Behind you. Oh, and he caught him. Here for the throat.
Right to the eye socket. Right to the eye socket. Wise of Cruz to get out of there as quick as he can.
Mr. Positive acting like he has won the lottery here. Look at this
Tyson
Dean
Dean.
on the outside, everybody down.
JJ Hughes is down. Roberto Cruz is down. Asher and Skulls in the ring. I am excited for this. I am excited for this.
Holy Skulls, probably not the smartest of moves.
No, I think he should have jumped him.
Off the rope, light clothesline. Takes Cesar Asher down.
Yeah, Asher should have definitely just jumped him while Skulls wasn't looking.
Down. Skulls off the ropes.
Well,
Kick to the back of the head.
people forget just because Skulls is big that he can't move. He can.
Skulls very agile for a bigger gentleman.
Yes, deceptively agile, as they would say.
Setting him up for the 2.
Nope, nope. Snake Eyes into the corner.
He's off the ropes.
Big boot.
Takes down Cesar Asher. Finish him off here. And in my opinion, it's not a good strategy, Jordan. He did not hook the leg.
I agree.
He's hooked the leg.
And that's something a veteran like Skulls you'd think would just do.
Got Cesar Asher up. Chokeslam.
Talk about a chokeslam heard around the world.
Yes. Cruz pulls him to the outside.
Brilliant. Brilliant.
Puts it in steel steps on the outside. I'm sorry, wood steps on the
That's our wood steps. Cruz has got to pay attention, though. Cruz has to pay attention. Asher is down and got to the ropes. Asher's down. He needs to focus.
Cruz coming back into the ring. He's setting him up for here.
Oh! Hell! What? That is the Ides of March spear done by Cesar Asher. E.T. Blute, Cesar Asher. E.T. Blute. And that is where the... Oh, another Ides! Oh, my goodness. E.T. Blute, Cesar Asher, Tyson Dean. Tyson...
Making a statement here tonight.
I don't know if Tyson Dean has a spine anymore.
I don't know. He took the full brunt of that.
He's looking for that.
The moonsault.
Oh, and nobody home.
Water in the pool.
Tyson Dean is an expert off the top ropes, and he knew to get out of that way.
Again, Roberto Cruz taking advantage to try to keep Skulls on the outside here.
Speaking of Tyson Dean and those top ropes, frog splash. And there's Cruz. In perfect position, the extremely intelligent Roberto Cruz.
Whips him into the post.
Worth his weight in gold.
It's a 2 count. Again, he should have hooked the leg.
He should have hooked the leg, but I think Cesar Asher had enough time to recover anyways. Uh-oh.
And of course, Skulls right back on his feet. Chokeslam. Gets it all to Roberto Cruz. Gets a 3 count.
And Skulls advances. I would like to applaud our referee there. JJ Hughes was distracting him, and our referee ignored JJ Hughes and focused on him on the match. she's right over here in the corner there. We're standing room only. They had to bring out extra chairs at midway through that match. Yeah. Uh-oh. One more. And he is in position to do so. He's got 2 more matches to wait for, 2 more Fatal 4-Way matches. He's got a little bit of time to rest up and get ready for his singles match. A surprising show of respect from Skulls. That was... I didn't expect that to happen. I'm a little speechless there.
Ladies and gentlemen, that means we're going to be seeing the Cody Leedy take on Skulls later tonight in the first semifinal.
We better send Cody Leedy a text and
So
tell him
we
good
got
luck.
more Fatal 4-Way action coming your way. Here's ready for some more Fatal 4-Way action. Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is a Slam A Thon first round Fatal 4-Way match, scheduled for 1 fall.
This is the one I want.
Introducing first.
And we're jumping around again.
Please welcome from Little Rock, Arkansas. This is Tyler D.
Oh, so high up on my favorite list. You can't tell there's some sarcasm in there. It's not that I don't like the Demons. I think they're talented. I think they're entertaining to watch. But I'm sitting here, and I've done 3 shows now. And they come out and they jump around and they dance, they have fun. No wins in their column since I've been here. And that... Of course, Blackwell getting a second chance. With Simon Page back there, you never know what he could have weaseled out.
Representing the Uprising, please welcome the real deal, Michael Reaver.
Michael Reaver, who at our last show looked good in that Fatal 4-Way match. That he did not win. But that builds him experience in Fatal 4-Way matches. I bet, I can almost guarantee he watched that tape, looked at what he did that caused him to not win. And with Simon Page's guidance, he has been focusing on what went wrong at our last show.
He's special, all right.
Being accompanied in the ring by Colonel Lawdog. He hails from a restricted area, weighing in at 275 pounds. Please welcome, codename Omega.
Codename Omega decided to
And the last competitor
also stated that the ghetto superstar has unfinished business with and there he is. There's my pick right there.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Ghetto Superstar, Jason Platinum.
Maybe if I wasn't I would be okay. fatal four-way, the chain and the nightstick could both come into play.
They could. And you're definitely right about that. Coding Omega trying to make sure Jason Platinum.
Yeah, I would not be, personally, I would not get in the face of Jason Platinum. Oh!
Takes Michael Reaver out with one shot. Omega working on Tyler Dean here. Page possibly telling the real deal to stay outside for just a little while longer.
And why wouldn't you? If you know no one's gonna get pinned this quick into the fatal four-way match. Let Tyler Dean run out on his energy and let Codename. Oh, that did nothing to Codename Omega. Last show I called Codename Omega a shaved bear.
A shaved bear. I would call it that.
He is as big and as strong as a bear, but he's not as hairy. That was what I was going for.
A shaved bear. On the offense. Jason Alvin, the ghetto superstar.
Yeah, he's.
Codename Omega's taken down.
Oh, a lot of height on that boot, and I think Tyler Dean might have saw the end of his run here, but this is what I was waiting for.
Reaver to the outside of Tyler Dean. Got him.
He's raking the eyes of the nose.
Got action on the ring. Action outside of the ring.
And Jason Platinum and Codename Omega, it's like two.
Superstar. I don't think he's playing around. Just hit a wall.
Oh, like I said, a shaved bear in that ring.
Superstar mountain momentum and not flag.
No, you were dealing with two very big and two very strong individuals in that ring right now. And Reaver just dissecting Tyler Dean on the outside.
And that's what they're doing.
Oh, and they're both down.
What's he doing? Look at that law dog on the outside.
Hey,
Come up with the nightstick.
all legal in a fatal four-way match, Waylon. Nothing wrong with it.
I can't believe that. 2 feet to the side of the hip. Head. Tyler Dean. Michael Reaver trapped
They're close to us over here.
in front of the table.
Usually we don't get this close to the action. Codename Omega can do whatever he wants with that steel chair in this no disqualification fatal four-way match. And I condone it. Action all over the place.
Are we not having a good time today?
Having a great time. Other side into that doorway. It looks like those chair shots did not affect Jason Platinum that much at all. No, Michael Reaver meets the table himself. There's that Dean boy going up high. Double axe handle off the table. And some extra kicks just for good measure. One more. Oh, a knee. And Michael Reaver might be out. No. Platinum and Omega are just seeing who can get hit in the face more. there, that is why I like Michael Reaver. Not only is he doing what he needs to do, not only is he doing what he needs to do to put Tyler Dean down, he's giving the audience at home a great show. What is that? Omega's got something, a rope or something, I think.
Looks like a leather.
There's a lot of action going on right now.
We got action all over the place.
Both sides of the ring. Michael Reaver is down. Tyler Dean in the ring, and oh no. This is not what Tyler Dean needs right now. He does not need Codename Omega. What is he setting up for?
Omega bomb. I think he might.
Nope. I love that spine buster.
Kicking him like a grab. Michael Reaver doing the smart thing.
Michael Reaver doing the smart thing. Codename Omega, I think, was 100% in the wrong to do a one-footed pin. In a singles match, do I think that Codename Omega would have put down Dean with that and for a one-foot pin? Probably. In a fatal four-way match? No, not in the Slam A Thon.
Muscle in there.
Oh, Dean was able to wiggle out. Oh, that's not going to work, Dean. That's not going to work.
Got him again.
Oh, into a DDT. Hey, very, very well done move by Tyler Dean, countering that spine buster into a DDT. You have to assume another spine buster, and he would have been done.
Hit the referee. Knocked the referee a little senseless there.
Omega kicked out at 1. That was nice. Went to the well one too many times there.
Did I just see Simon Page try to punch the Ghetto Superstar?
Oh no. Oh, what's he?
Oh, he just
Simon Page's sunglasses are no more.
Michael Reaver,
Caught.
dead air. Sidewalk slam to the outside.
I couldn't tell from this angle. Was that the ghetto slam to the outside?
Not the Ghetto Slam.
I couldn't tell from this angle. Regardless,
Let's take a look at that again.
I would like to.
Fall-away slam on the floor to the outside. Diving headbutt.
Diving head. I did not expect Codename Omega to go to the top rope.
And then Omega. It's a 2 count.
You gotta wonder if you should have hooked the leg. We keep
We'll say that until there's nothing left to say.
we keep coming back to that. It's one of the few things you and I agree on 100%. Hook that second leg. At least Reaver and Dean in the ring.
Oh. Reaver, I don't think he knows where he's at. Tyler Dean.
Setting up for that Dean drop. Nope.
For a while.
And that was the last rides.
Delivered.
And advancing to the semifinals of the Slam A Thon tournament, the real deal, Michael Reaver.
I don't even think Jason Platinum and Codename Omega know this match is over. The match is over. No, I don't know if. Oh no.
Don't tell me he's gonna do that.
I condone a lot of stuff, but I don't condone.
Ow! Oh.
Jason Platinum was not at our last show, and he may not be at another show ever.
If his hand is broken from that or not. Oh, he's got the
And now he's got the Ghetto Superstars chain.
mocking the Ghetto
Codename Omega. Last show, Codename Omega made his presence known by putting down Chris O'Connor. And this month, putting down the Ghetto Superstar, Jason Platinum, with his own chain.
I'm surprised and he's just dragging him with the chain around the ring. This feud, and then Law Dog with a cheap blow.
This was a fatal 4-way match. I don't think Codename Omega came out here to win this match.
Between these two superstars is far from finished.
No, and I do. Oh, it's not even finished tonight.
He's just tossed the referee back to the booth.
I 100% believe that Codename Omega did not come out here to win this fatal 4-way match. I think he came out here to destroy Jason Platinum.
Impact here tonight, breaking or possibly damaging the hand of the Ghetto Superstar and leaving the Ghetto Superstar laying on the outside.
Hand and head, I believe, were behind those steps.
Very few people I've seen.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up one more time for Jason Platinum. Ladies and gentlemen, I know you've seen 3 of them tonight, but who's ready for one more fatal 4-way?
The definition of excitement is 4 fatal 4-ways.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this contest will advance to the semifinals, as well as every other contest you've seen tonight. The following contest is a Slam A Thon first round fatal 4-way match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first. Ladies and gentlemen, weighing in at 315 pounds, please welcome Jack Terran.
Back to the ring by this mysterious man we know as Axel James here.
Yeah, we don't know much about Axel James, but we do know one thing. The one thing we do know, he's willing to sacrifice himself for Jack Terran. He took...
Of Jack Terran. Become more vicious. More devastating with maneuvers.
Jack Terran sans face paint tonight. He is... No, he
And the second contestant.
took the creature featured John Campbell to the limit at our last show.
Most definitely.
Being accompanied in the ring by Simon Page from Providence, Rhode Island. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Brother Will Vendetta.
Question for you. If Brother Will Vendetta wins this match, he will advance to face Michael Reaver. What does that mean for what does that mean for the uprising? Right.
Go on to the final.
And will one of them lay down for the other? if I was Simon Page, and I was working with this group, and I was the people within this group, I would see if we both make it, hypothetically. I would see who makes it between Skulls and the Cody Leedy, and see who I believe would have the best chance against that individual person, and potentially just lay down for them. You won't get hurt, you won't get tired, you'll be more fresh than the other two men. That is if. If.
Ladies and gentlemen, being accompanied in the ring by DJ Edwards. Ladies from Battle Creek, Michigan, please welcome Loco!
Yeah, and even with DJ Edwards out here, I think Loco is at the biggest disadvantage in this match. He has already not only wrestled tonight, but he's wrestled at Battle Royal.
Battle Royal where
And the last competitor.
6 other men.
6 other men and 1 woman. Laura Phoenix was in that Battle Royal.
And Laura.
He hails from St. Clair Shores, Michigan. Weighing in at 275 pounds. Please welcome Old School Rick Cartier.
Cartier here.
Rick Hardy looking a little weary to step into the ring here.
I would be weary too.
Yeah, Cartier has no friends in this match. And you have to question if the popularity of Old School Rick Cartier, easily one of the most popular performers here in the MWO, if these other 3 are going to feel a little jealous of that and triple team Rick Cartier.
Oh! Headbutt. Already right away. Jack Terry wasting no time. Loco! Jack Terry just put Rick Cartier in steps. And Loco mounting all kinds of momentum. Brother Will Vendetta.
You have to assume that they were all watching backstage, and you have to assume that Loco was planning, and this.
Right to the face.
And the second that Cartier and Taryn went outside the ring, the 2 bigger men went outside the ring, he instantly went on Brother Will, and would have to assume that he would like to do something like Brother Will's compadre Michael Reaver did, and while the 2 big guys are outside the ring, pick up the win.
Any way you can
And Axel James just rubbing that rose into the face of Rick Cartier.
that was just different from my book. Jack Terry puts it into the post.
That's that solid steel post. I carried one of those recently. Those are heavy posts.
Very, very heavy post. Something you want to move by yourself for sure. Brother Will. Bridging.
A beautiful bridging suplex. That was picture perfect.
Nice bridging, almost a fisherman buster. Sort of. To me, I think Brother Will is showboating a little too much. Jawbreaker there by Loco.
Well, Brother Will is an extremely charismatic man. You know, it comes with the territory.
Ricky Cartier
Oh.
into the wall.
When those walls don't give, those are stone, cement, whatever they are walls. Not your drywall or anything you have like that. Those are solid.
Loco working away on Brother Will.
Bit of a deadlock. No. I was gonna say they're a bit of a stalemate there, a deadlock, and here comes Jack Taryn.
Jack Terry gonna pick the bones here for sure. Kick right to the ribs.
And if you're Loco or Brother Will, you did not want Jack Taryn or old school Ricky Cartier to get back into this match.
I'm not going to condone the fact that he has a necktie on, but if you have a necktie on, somebody using that necktie as Jack Taryn broke him to the corner.
It's just
Cartier, full head of steam there.
It's just like if you're wearing a mask. Mask is part of your attire. People can grab and move that mask around. And if you're wearing a necktie, you're going to get choked with it.
Most definitely.
Especially when Jack Taryn's in the ring.
James here.
Loco getting some solid stomping on outside on Jack Taryn. Not what I expected to see.
And how big of a win would that be if Loco...
Well, I think the chances of that win are slipping away every second right now.
Most definitely. With the momentum that he had in the Battle Royal, come out here and win 2 more times. If he wins here in this match, it'd be somewhat of an amazing feat.
Oh, what a story that would be.
Excuse me, backing it up.
Yeah, backing it up.
Time. Smartly covering the leg here. Gets a 2 count.
Yeah, Taryn and Loco are both lucky. When
Gear.
Axel James is telling something to Jack Taryn.
Oh, he's got him
Old
up there. He's
school.
going to keep him up there. Hey, suplexes him over.
Look at Loco setting up for something.
You're not going to catch him. Scoop and a slam on top.
No, Rick Cartier is too smart. Ricky Cartier too smart, too experienced to be caught off guard like that in a fatal 4-way.
Dog pile on top. It's a 2 count there.
I'm going to say, I'm going to give it up there to Brother Will for kicking out of that. It looks like all 3 of them pinned them ultimately, but Brother Will able to get that shoulder up at the last moment.
Top of the chest.
It was almost like a running axe handle. Loco to the top.
Going up.
Top rope leg drop. Oh, Brother Will, so wise, so smart. Trying to get Loco out.
Side kick. Kicks it to the outside.
It looks like looking for that Lazarus effect.
Caddy ride. Oh, and 7 beats just took TJ Edwards.
Fisherman and Ricky Cartier.
Here is your winner and advancing to the semifinals of the Slam A Thon tournament, Old School Rick Cartier.
Cartier picks it up with an old school fisherman buster, locked in the cover with a bridge. It's textbook, it's old school. That's Ricky Cartier.
Ricky Cartier. Smartly getting out of here while the getting is good.
Oh, I certainly would.
Simon Page. TJ Edwards where it counts. Loco, very valiant effort from that man.
Yeah, so that means we will be seeing the Cody Leedy versus Skulls. And Ricky Cartier.
We will see the real deal Michael Weaver and old school Ricky Cartier.
Those are 2 matches I'm certainly looking forward to. I'm a little worried about the Cody Leedy, but YOLO, I suppose. YOLO, I suppose.
Ladies and gentlemen, later tonight in our semifinals, we're going to be seeing the Cody Leedy take on Skulls. And we're going to be seeing the real deal Michael Reber take on old school Rick Cartier. I'll be seeing a lot of fatal 4-ways You guys ready for some championship action? What I'd like to hear. The following contest is for the MWO Tag Team Championships. Introducing first. Either coming to the ring by Jessica Monroe. They're the team of the Silver Star, Alex Crowe and Jacob Braun.
Jacob Braun and Alex Crowe.
Why is everybody else not applauding?
The best friends.
The best friend, Rowan Braun.
Beautifully yet talented Jessica Monroe.
I still can't believe these people boo Braun and Crow when they come out.
They boo Alex Crowe because he's wearing a romper.
So would he boo a 2-year-old if they walk down the street wearing their romper?
That's a whole.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome they hail from Hailey, Michigan. They're the team of Jeff and Jason, your MWO Tag Team Champions, the Clusters.
And this is something I have been looking forward to since last show.
There he is. Jason Basher Klaus. Dear Fury Jeff Klaus. They're here meaning business.
Well, when don't they mean business?
Those tag titles on the line here tonight against the best friends.
Braun looks like he might be sporting some new gear. I noticed his new shirt on his way down to the ring. And that's what it's all about in this match.
Tonight, will the Klausers leave with those tag team titles? Or will the best friends, Alex Crowe and Jacob Braun, leave here?
Look at Crow, such a gentleman. Helping Jessica Monroe off the apron like that. Such a nice guy. Checking both men's knee pads, boots, all that stuff, just in case they are hiding any weapons. Though Jacob Braun doesn't need weapons. Jacob Braun's got knees of steel.
Knees of steel.
Those cannot be taken away from him by the referee.
And Jeff Klaus, Fear Fury, not impressed with the sparring antics of Jacob Braun here tonight. They do mean business here tonight. Mr. Fury puts him off the ropes. Duck underneath. And he tags in.
Nice quick tag.
And
Here comes Jason. Which brother's the older brother, if I may ask, if you know?
I want to say Jason is the older.
Big brother Jason? We know that.
And again, lockup. Puts Alex going to the corner, to the gut.
Oh, that looked a little low.
Into his head.
And now stomping that proverbial mud hole.
Being stomped into the mat.
Yeah, the Klaus brothers, they're no nonsense.
Exactly
They're
the point there.
fists,
Again, smart
boosts.
strategy by the tag champs, cutting off that ring and keeping both men fresh. Rolls
Oh,
over. Nice move there by Pure Fury.
A running senton is not something I expected a Klaus brother to pull out. But hey, when your NWO Tag Team Championships are on the line, you do what you need to do.
Anything can happen. Fisted cuffs to the head. Turns him over. Tag. Neck snap.
And a
Right
knee.
to the throat.
Oh. Referee slightly out of position there, making sure Jeff was out of the ring. But a very good maneuver making sure Jeff was out of the ring, because if you recall at our last show, referee did not get Jeff Klaus out of the ring and let both Klaus brothers in the ring at the same time at the finish of that match.
No, is he gonna go? The fans are saying yes, yes. Stop into the bread basket there.
How can our fans condone that? For all we know, referee wasn't that close. That could have been low.
And I guess he could have stomped him in the romper there. Oh! Rings his bell. Off the ropes.
Smash mouth in your face. The Klaus brothers are not impressed by anything Braun and Crow do.
You are correct, Jordan.
I, however, am.
Thumb to the eye.
Maybe not right now. Crow's not looking too great, but he is getting double teamed quite frequently, and it takes a lot to look good when you're getting double teamed.
Blindside tag there. Pure fury. Double axe handle to the rib cage there. And like I said, a smart strategy for both the Klauses to cut that ring off and work on Alex Crow.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. And you know, they're brothers. They've known each other their whole lives. I'm sure they have the ability to just do things without cues. They don't have to talk during their matches. They just know.
No, and they may have a different strategy of communication that we may not know
Yeah,
about.
that's also true. And while Braun and Crow are best friends, an extremely powerful bond, they're not brothers.
No, that is correct.
And there's just something that brothers have where they know what they're thinking.
Foot right to the shoulder blade. But again, don't take Jessica Monroe out of this equation by any shape of the means. Oh.
He's sitting Russian leg sweep. That was a very interesting maneuver there.
As I was saying, do not take Jessica Monroe at a disadvantage. She can get in there and mix it up with the best of them.
And Jason better make sure he does not get disqualified yelling at the referee like that. Or maybe he wants to get disqualified and he'll walk home with the belts anyways.
As the rules state, you cannot walk out with the tag team title. You can walk out still the champs if you are disqualified or counted out of the affair.
Nice inner thigh kick from Alex Crow while the referee was ogling Jessica Monroe.
Very nicely done.
I was about to say I think Crow should get Braun in this match, but it looks like Crow's in complete control right now.
And again, Jordan, I go back to the thing. If I were Alex Crow, I would be tagging in Jacob Braun and cut that ring off and work the basher over.
What was that?
He's got him by the romper. Literally.
Is that legal?
I don't know if that's legal or illegal.
I'm pretty sure he's putting an extra amount of pressure somewhere that Alex Crow does not want pressure to be put right now.
Knee to the gut. Oh! What a
And
knee.
here comes Jacob Braun. And while I may be extremely excited to see Jacob Braun, you know that the Klauses, the last thing they wanted was for Crow to tag in Braun.
Most definitely here. Full head of steam. Putting the basher in the corner. On Irish whip. Full head of knees to the chest.
the most powerful knees in professional wrestling.
And in my opinion, they're too arrogant of a cover.
Well, and
Counter gets a 2 count.
Jason Klaus almost caught Jacob Braun, but Jacob Braun was able to kick out and deliver a nice drop kick there. And usually I don't disagree with anything Jacob Braun does, but I think he needs to, for once, I think he needs to cut down on the posturing a little bit and focus on picking up those MWO Tag Team Championships.
Name of the game here. But remember, when you're at the top of the mountain, you have a lot of teams that are side Russian leg sweep. You do have a lot of teams that are gunning for those tag team titles. You have the Dean Boys, you have the Valor Society.
And we have that new apparent combination of Adrian Anderson and Fat Tony Cartier.
Most definitely. Oh, no. And that's the...
All right, there's 2 things I don't agree with Jacob Braun doing in this match right now. One is dabbing.
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 The dab elbow.
Yes. It's an effective maneuver, but not my biggest cup of tea.
Again, using that strength game against the basher, not a bad idea to do to keep the basher down.
Looks like Jason Klaus may be fading. And look at how smart Braun is using his extremely powerful knees as added leverage in that submission.
Very good momentum. Fans get behind the basher here.
And they usually do, and that spells trouble for...
Third time's the charm, breaks the hold. And a knee right to the face. And Braun smartly moving the hook in the leg. Gets a 2 count there.
I've been told that Jacob Braun's knee pads are specially designed to control the power of his knees, and that companies will not let him wrestle if he does not wear these specially designed knee pads.
Oh, wow.
Because his knees are so powerful.
And Alex Crow putting him into the turnbuckles.
And Jason has been in this match for a long time now, and you have to wonder when stamina and age does come into play.
That is correct.
Take nothing away from the Klaus brothers, but Braun and Crow are both younger.
The Crow blow and he's missed.
Yeah, Crow is going for that
reaching
Crow
out.
blow in the
Keeps
corner.
his brother.
And here comes
Pure
Jeff.
Fury. A house of fury here. Taking out both men. It's in the corner.
2 corner, 3. We might be
Giving
seeing
him
a
2
4
in the
corner.
ring. Hard way to go.
And Jacob Braun not in position there to protect his man from that
Standing
nice
leg drop.
standing leg drop.
Or it's a jumping leg drop there. Very nicely executed there by Pure Fury Jeff Klaus. It's up the ropes. Duck underneath.
Getting moving. Double clothesline
Double
him.
clothesline takes both men down.
Both men are down. And this, I mentioned it a minute ago, this is when I think stamina and age may come into play. Nothing away from the Klaus brothers ever. They're extremely talented, but Braun and Crow are younger. And no matter how much experience you have, sometimes age just is that one thing you need.
You are correct, Jordan.
Here comes
And
Jason
both men get the
Klaus.
hot tag. The Basher in the ring. Full steam.
Well,
On Jacob Braun.
if the Basher's good at one thing, he's proving people wrong, and he just proved me wrong.
And the Basher getting Alex Crow off the ring apron with the head of Jacob Braun.
Yeah, using Jacob
on the
Braun as a
outside.
torpedo.
What's he doing down there?
Well, you're looking for a sneak
And
attack,
Pure
but Jeff
Fury.
Klaus caught him
And
off
Alex
guard.
Crow, fist of fire. Headbutt.
Right up in front of our camera there. Oh, looks
They're
like they
coming
might be
over to
coming
our
over to
area.
our
We
table.
might wanna-
Give them space.
And what was that?
Oh, whoa! Jacob Braun.
Here are your winners. And
Jacob Braun just picked up Jason Klaus.
MWO Tag Team
Klaus brothers just lost the
Champions.
NWO Tag Team
Alex
Championship.
Bro and Jacob Bro.
Jeff, you just lost.
As we were watching our table here.
Yeah, we were distracted by Crow and Jeff, and all of a sudden
His feet were on the rope. Referee Orville did not see the Basher's feet on the rope.
Now, and I have a feeling what you said earlier about Jason Monroe may have come into play. We're just as stunned as the fans here in attendance.
That's crazy.
We were distracted by the intensity of Crow and Jeff Klaus up at our table.
And the best friend walking out of here tonight as the tag team champions. Commissioner Pope will review the tape, I'm sure.
Regardless, what a tag team match that was. And
And the best friends.
the right
The
team,
referee's ruling
the right team won,
will be celebrating tonight.
as they will. Crow might want to turn around. So, Crow is not backing down from the Klaus brothers there. It's almost like those tag team
Crow
belts
on
have
a
given
high.
them. Those tag
We
team
can
belts.
look at the replay here and see the Basher's feet were on the
Yeah,
ropes.
exactly what
Referee
happened.
Orville did not see that.
No, and Jessica Monroe is definitely involved in some way,
And
shape,
again,
or form.
the commissioner Pope will be more than likely looking at this tape to see.
Yeah, be sure to follow on Facebook and probably MWO online.
You won like $1 million today. I want you to know that. I want you people to know something right now. This ain't over. This is not over. Between the Klaus brothers and that particular tandem right there, Crow and Brown. The fact of the matter is you may have gotten lucky today. But your title reigns are going to be very short. You know how I know that? Because we can't take seriously two men whose manager is more of a man than either one of those two put together.
I think that confirms Jessica Monroe's involvement.
Jessica Monroe, you know, there's this unwritten rule when it comes to women at ringside. I'm here to tell you something right now. The next time you stick your nose in our business at ringside, in the ring, out of the ring, at the commentary's table, with the fans, you stick your nose in our business, I promise you, I will break it.
Strong words from Jason Klaus, who I know is a very chivalrous man. But I believe Jessica Monroe has gone too far too many times, and he's putting her on notice.
Stick your nose in the wrong spot again.
It's going to get broken. Nice ovation from our fans.
With the best wrestling action you will ever see up first. A 10-minute intermission.
10-minute intermission, Sean Whalen. Let's refill our water bottles and get ready for more. Pope is very excited, clearly.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, is ready to kick off the second half of Slam A Thon 2017. Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is for the MWO Television Championship. Introducing introducing first.
He is all over the fans, and they love him, I don't.
I'm sure you have for Bam Grizzly.
Well, we are back from our slight intermission here. This is Slam A Thon. We are in Waterford. I am Jordan Scavone, and you are. And I feel like we have to talk about it. Bam Grizzly got a haircut.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome from Hollywood, California.
I think you spoke
Weighing in at 190 pounds, your MWO television champion, J.J. Hughes.
Well, I am positive. I'm positive on positive emotions. Positive emotions, sorry. There. I like J.J. Hughes. Yeah, that wasn't.
He is just waiting when I see zirconium.
I believe that was gold carat.
Maybe zirconium. And Pipsqueak Mr. Positive. The toughest link of Positive Promotions, aside from the television champion, J.J. Hughes,
Is Laura Phoenix. Yes. Laura Phoenix, who was my pick to win Slamathon and did not make it. But that's okay. That's okay because we have J.J. Hughes, we have Bam Grizzly, we have an MWO Championship Wrestling and television match.
and I don't think we have the referee checking J.J. Hughes. These boys are going to mix it up once again here at our last show. Most definitely an amazing match.
Their meeting last month was extremely great. I went back and rewatched it a couple times actually. Really enjoyed that match. I'm digging Bam chant, of course it is. I am digging Bam's haircut, though he's still got that bird's nest attached to the front of his face. Yeah, you got one too, but yours is a little bit more maintained.
Uh-oh.
Those deep arm drabs tell you a lot about Bam Grizzly.
Off the ropes. Riding for an 8-second ride.
Bam comes out here, he has fun, he gets people riled up, but he hits those deep arm drags.
Underneath.
Extremely technical.
And that was a variation of the 6-shooter drop. Sit-down neck breaker. Sit-out neck breaker.
Yeah, not quite it, but definitely working on that neck. Possibly 4.
He just
Nice.
plants him right into the back in the corner. Knee to the face.
And J.J. Hughes has 3 other people out here with him, and that makes a difference.
You are correct. Taking the bandana right off his head.
Oh, it
Knee to the
looks like
stomach.
Laura Phoenix is leaving.
Laura Phoenix. Who's your daddy?
Perhaps oh, it looks like she just forgot to.
Fisherman Buster. Gets a 2 count with that. And remember, in this match, the champion does not have to it can walk out of here with a DQ.
He can.
Or a count-out win and still remain the television champion of the MWO Wrestling.
That is championship advantage, and that is something that we could see J.J. Hughes take advantage of. But I don't think he needs to.
A twisting vertical suplex puts Bam Grizzly on his back. And JJ for a 2 count. Not the most gracious of covers.
Untraditional cover there. And J.J. Hughes proved last month that he doesn't need to win by disqualification. And I think we'll see that trend continue.
It's a 2 count. J.J. Hughes with a ferocious clothesline.
J.J. Hughes is talented, he's technical, he's showy. You don't often see him do those really, really stiff maneuvers like that, but that was, maybe that championship has put a little extra fire under him, and he's going to set out to prove that he deserves that belt.
And again, J.J. Hughes being a 2-time television champion in his 2nd reign here in the MWO, showing why he is a very dominant champion, taking on all comers for that television title and a handful of beard. Oh, shot.
Yeah,
J.J. Hughes.
Hughes is one of those guys who comes out and he's got his mirror, and he's got his furry boots, and he's got his friends.
To the face.
And, he gets mocked a little bit because he got the mirror and everything, but then he turns it on.
Turns it on and he turns it up for sure, Jordan. What's he going for here? Into the post.
Into that steel post. And I would like to remind everyone watching at home that there is no padding on these floors. These floors are solid wood and hard.
What's he going for here? Suplex to the outside.
Oh, and I felt that from all the way over here.
Wow. Roberto Cruz
checking on J.J. Hughes, as Roberto Cruz has every right to do.
That was stiff. Let's see that again in slow motion. He just picked him up and planted him. On the outside, Bam rolling back into the ring here.
And while J.J. Hughes can retain his championship on a countout, Bam Grizzly cannot win that championship on a countout.
You are correct. The win will take you to the pay window. The title will take you to more money. As with any sport. Double shots.
And you have to question the referee. He's using Bam Grizzly using illegal closed fists, and the referee just letting it slide.
Stiff clothesline. Taking Hughes right off his feet. Oh. 6-shooter drop there.
Modified sit-out neck breaker is a devastating move.
He's going up to the top. What's he going for?
I'm excited to see.
Going for the
top rope. Right to the heart of J.J. Hughes. You can see that took a lot. Roberto Cruz was not doing anything, just getting a better view. Took a lot out of Bam Grizzly, and he was unable to hook either leg and get a proper cover.
And Hughes with the low blow.
Well, not that low.
Setting him up for, what's he going for? Big stiff elbow. Square to Bam Grizzly's face. gets a 2.5 there.
That's a very cocky one-handed pin at that.
And is this, do we see some dissension here within the ranks of Positive Promotions? Jawbreaker.
I am a
Spinning.
beautiful. That is the that's what does he call that now? The 5 caliber elbow.
5 caliber elbow. Mr. Positive sticking his nose in where it doesn't belong.
No. And you might be a little right. It seems that Mr. Positive, Laura Phoenix, Roberto Cruz are getting less involved in the match, and maybe that's just because they believe in J.J. Hughes. You know, maybe they see that they don't need to get involved as much.
Nice variation of the
Slide
rock
slam.
bottom there. Takes him down, gets a 2 count out of that.
Oh,
And what's he going for? He's making sure his teeth are in line. Was going to use that as a weapon. Thankfully, referee Dan Tanner catching him. Wow!
that is that hillbilly elbow.
Hillbilly Bo gets a 2.5. And he kicks out. And look at Mr. Positive. Doesn't need to be up on that ring apron, Jordan.
He is up there supporting his
If
man.
I
making
were
sure he gets a
Bam
good
Grizzly,
look.
I'd knock his head
What
right
did
off his
Cruz just
shoulders.
do? Cruz
And
just
what's he
threw
got
the
there?
championship.
TV title to the head. Look at that. Gotta be kidding me.
And off of a splendid running forearm, J.J. Hughes retains his championship.
Television champion, J.J. Hughes.
As Hughes utilized that running forearm smash.
Oh my goodness. You do realize Mr. Positive is not going to stop.
Well, Positive Promotions may be out of the Slam A Thon tournament, but they still hold the MWO Television Championship.
That is correct, and a very valiant effort here by Bam Grizzly.
Yeah, the fans might be behind him, but the proverbial 5th man was not enough to handle the 4-person team of Positive Promotions.
Absolutely right.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be rolling right back into the Slam-a-thon tournament here. So who's ready for a Slam-a-thon semifinal contest? Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest today, Slam-a-thon semifinal contest scheduled for one fall. Introducing first. Being accompanied to the ring by Simon Page, the real deal, Michael Reaver.
Michael Reaver is fancy in his first round contest against Tyler Lee, co-main event, MWO superstar Jason Blankham. Absolutely not.
They were all over the place. Dean and Rico were at our table. They were at that wall over there.
Put this house down.
And his opponent.
I told you the specialist in tournaments. One, two more, go.
From St. Clair Shores, Michigan, weighing in at 275 pounds, please welcome Old School Rick Cartier.
Ricky Cartier coming in here. His first round win. Stay over the likes of Jim Taryn, Will Vendetta, brother Will Vendetta.
Battle Royal win.
And neither of these two had an easy way to get here. But Michael Reaver has had more time to rest. Ricky Cartier was in the last qualifying match, Fatal 4-Way match, and has had the least amount of time to rest. And I wonder if that's going to come into play here.
It could. It easily could. Michael Reaver, the real deal, did have a little longer to rest than the old school Ricky Cartier did, but Ricky Cartier is old school. So,
and of course, Simon Page is at ringside.
The equalizer there, Simon Page.
You guys don't like it. What do you gotta do? Let's give it some more.
And they love old school Rick Cartier here in Waterford.
Absolutely. Locking it up here. A little old school wrestling. Move for move. And counter into a hammerlock.
Yeah, he's got it cinched in deep, too.
And Reaver going for a hair pull.
And referee really getting into his face and admonishing him there for those hair pulls, as he should. Though, nothing wrong with pulling a little bit of hair in the match.
And an arm. Twisting the arm.
And there's
Cartier countering it into a standing hammerlock. Very nicely executed.
Yeah, if he shifted a little bit, he could almost lock in a Kimura from that position. But Reaver going right to the eyes and doing what he needs to do to advance in this Slam A Thon tournament.
Absolutely.
Now we have to remember that the winner of this match will go on to face the winner of the Skulls and the Cody Leedy match, which after wrestling 2 matches, I would not want to be facing either of those two.
Absolutely not.
But that is the fun and appeal of the Slam-A-Thon tournament, is it really shows off the stamina of the NWO superstars.
And it shows who's going to win to go on to Summer Smash and challenge the world champion, whoever that may be, after our contest here tonight.
Currently, that is the creature feature John Campbell, but Victor Cross could be out.
Victor Cross, the new attitude.
It's like Ricky Cartier is looking for a second career in photography.
And down.
And made a mistake there.
Reaver countering on that offense. Taking it to the old school, the bigger of the two, Ricky Cartier. Fist to the face.
His old school's bigger, he's probably physically stronger, but I would venture to say that Michael Reaver is a little bit more aggressive.
Open hand slap right to the face.
I say Michael Reaver is probably a little bit more aggressive, a little bit more in your face.
Absolutely.
More likely to bend the rules. Nothing wrong with that, of course.
Not taking any crap from anyone. Oh! Chops. It's off the ropes. And a
back elbow
chop.
Takes down Michael
Chop
Reaver.
line taking him down. Variation of a chop and a clothesline.
And Reaver's going to look to hit that last rights once again. The move that allowed him to
Absolutely.
advance in this tournament.
And Ricky Cartier looking for the blast from the past.
And that modified butterfly swinging butterfly neck breaker.
Or the breakdown lariat. Either move will take and put Michael Reaver out for the match.
And that is a lot of weight on that leg drop onto the hardest part of the ring.
The outside. Simon Page trying not to look on in horror.
Simon Page showing some fear of old school Ricky Cartier.
Simon Page on the outside. Jaw jacking with the fans. Michael
Whoa.
Reaver
You don't get
He's
more,
got all of that full Nelson.
You don't
or
get much
full
more
Boston
old
Crab,
school than a
excuse
Boston
me.
Crab.
Excuse me, I was saying it was a full Nelson. It was a full Boston Crab, putting on the weight on the lower back.
It was in deep, too. Impressed that Reaver was able to power out like that.
Very much so. And a fist puts Michael Reaver down in the corner. Ricky Cartier going to back it up.
Michael Reaver wisely gets out of the way.
And the only thing he caught to back it up of was the turnbuckle.
And when you back it up into turnbuckle and steel, the turnbuckle and steel is going to win.
Exactly right. Michael Reaver smartly going for the cover, hooking the leg. Finally, somebody listening to the voice of reason saying to hook the leg when you make a pinfall cover.
Yeah, it makes a huge difference if you hook that leg or not.
And what's Reaver doing there? Is he choking him? Is he trying to pin him?
I think it was just a pin and the referee was out of position for that one.
Again, a handful of eye rakes.
But I think Cartier might be faking it a little bit.
I don't know about that.
Looks like Reaver's just going for pinfalls, and Old School's pretending he's being choked.
Cartier out the ropes to the clothesline. Double fist takes down Reaver. Suplex with some snap in it.
Lots of snap.
Gets a 2 count.
Not often do you hear a suplex shake the ring like that.
Absolutely not.
Oh, he's looking for that blast from the past.
Set him up. Reaver going for the last rites. Momentum takes him to the outside.
He almost took out Simon Page on his way down by accident.
And again, be aware, Ricky Cartier is not afraid to fly. And has done so in the past. Ricky Cartier, my opinion, should be out there mounting momentum and going after Reaver.
Cartier doesn't want to win by count out, and he's telling the referee to get him back in the ring. And Reaver gets himself back in the ring, but probably used it to take a minute and get some breath there. Recover a little bit of energy. Big Samoan drop.
Momentum. Both men are down.
Yeah, that Samoan drop was strong, and I don't think that Old School Rick Cartier has the energy to get back up into it. Otherwise, this match might be over. Referee up to a 5 count.
Simon Page making sure Michael Reaver knows. Old School is still behind. The real deal. Set him up for it.
Blast from the past.
Very nicely executed. Blast from the past. He gets a cover. Gets a 2 count.
You gotta wonder if the distraction is Simon
And
Page.
Simon
caused,
Page.
It almost looked like
Jaw jacking with Ricky Cartier.
Yeah,
for
it almost
sure.
looked like Cartier let Reaver up.
Absolutely. Oh, come on! Not this way.
What, he did a schoolboy?
He got him low.
Here is your winner and advancing to
And if
the
you'll see that
finals
again
of the
and-
Slam A Thon tournament, the real deal, Michael Reaver.
And again, taking a look at that replay,
Well, what I saw was
Michael Reaver with a low blow.
Michael Reaver was just going old school himself. Went for that schoolboy. Maybe he went in a little deep, maybe he didn't. Regardless, Michael Reaver is advancing to the final round of the MWO Slam A Thon tournament. Well,
And
he
who
will
will
be
he-
facing the winner of our next match.
Ladies and gentlemen, who's ready for another Slam A Thon semifinal? get it under here. The following contest is the second Slam A Thon semifinal match. Introducing first. He hails from the dojo of YOLO, weighing in at 202 pounds, the Cody Leedy.
Here comes our former broadcast colleague, the Cody Leedy.
His first round match, a very challenging one at that. Took on the right of a wicked Blackwell from the uprising. And fabulous Scotty Freetown.
That would be the Great Lakes champion, fabulous Scotty Freetown. Cody Leedy may have had the most stacked match to get through.
That is true.
Being accompanied to the ring by Tragedy and Arts Unknown. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Skulls!
By defeating Caesar Asher, Tyson Dean, and Roberto Cruz from Positive Promotions.
And now I know that the Cody Leedy's thing, YOLO, you only live once. But when you're Skulls, you don't let people live more than once anyways.
That's a good point. Tragedy Ann out there with her man.
It's true.
Skulls, referee. Very afraid to check
But
that.
I wouldn't want to be the one to have to check Skulls for weapons either. Not that I think Skulls needs weapons.
No. Skulls is pretty good. I don't think he's going to need weapons. And the Cody Leedy, very weary, taking his time to go after it.
Yeah, and we spent a whole show with Cody, and I know that he is, and that is just putting it right into the skull face of the ruler of parts unknown.
And again, the best way that he can win this match is by using his speed and on the offense. And one swoop will take the Cody Leedy down, as it did with that boot.
Cody needs to keep the speed going, and he needs to not forget that Skulls is also agile and quick himself.
This is true. Very, very true.
I would say that Cody is probably the faster of the two. I was going to say the more flexible of the two, but I might have just been proven wrong.
Wow. He gave him the whole boot, which has got to be a size 14, 15 right to the face.
Oh, at least.
Clubbing forearm to the back of the Cody Leedy.
Like I said, Cody had to come through that stacked opening round match.
Absolutely stacked.
Not to say Skulls has an easy trip or anything, but Skulls taken to the air with that flying clothesline.
It's a 2 count.
And the winner of this match goes on to face Michael Reaver.
Michael Reaver, the real deal. Will be facing one of these men here at the end of the night. And again, for the #1 contendership to the MWO heavyweight title, which will be defended at Summer Smash.
And Skulls
Hand to the throat.
Skulls is just controlling the Cody Leedy right now. I mean, he's bouncing it from turnbuckle to turnbuckle, not giving him a chance to breathe, not giving him a chance to pick up the pace, doing everything Skulls needs.
And that's absolutely how you are supposed to do a match like this. Knowing that you have a man that is speed, you want to slow that speed down, and you want to take and you want to hit him with everything you have. as it will slow him down and he will not know how to counter the offense.
And Skull's showing his speed as well.
Skull's off the rope with a clothesline.
And Cody just can't get out of the block here.
He sure can.
He is
staying down. Fans here in the arena trying to get behind the Cody Leedy.
It looks like it might have worked with a surprise jawbreaker there. Stopping right on that exposed rib cage of Skulls.
Absolutely.
And Cody needs to just stay on him, not give Skulls any minute to breathe.
And if you go into the rib cage, you do have the issue of breathing. See Cody Leedy taking all that he has and putting it in. He's going for a bulldog.
Nice bulldog.
Out of the corner and hooks the leg.
Well, Cody Leedy was here when we had that hook the leg. Oh no.
And you just cannot keep Skulls down.
And Cody resorting to closed fists to attempt to do any damage to the ruler of parts unknown, Skulls.
And it's not too much. Is it going to keep him down? Again, the best way for the Cody Leedy to win this match is to use his speed in his offense to keep the big man down.
Yeah, and much like the last match, these two didn't have that much time to rest.
No.
And did Cody exert too much energy in the first match?
I think Cody Leedy tumbling to the outside.
Yeah, he went full throttle ahead. Skulls moved, and he went right through those middle ropes, hit hard on this wood floor out here. And you gotta wonder if, not that she needs to, but if Tragedy Ann will get involved in this match.
I don't think Tragedy Ann's going to get involved. Takes the ring apron to the face. Another one. Skull's just using what he has. Irish whip
Nice
into the
counter
post.
Into the post, and that's exactly what Cody needs to get back into this match. And Cody might just try and take the count out here.
And again, he would still go on to the final round.
And in a match with a man like Skulls, I'd take the count out myself.
You got to take it for what it's worth. And I did say that, in my opinion, I think Skulls is the odds-on favorite to win this. But what did he?
Where did he go?
Just rolled underneath the ring.
He was over by Tragedy Ann and he just disappeared.
Tragedy Ann even looking in, not sure where he went.
Oh, I think she knows exactly where he is.
Caught him. Choke slam with authority.
It's going to be enough to keep Cody down. Well, notice Skulls didn't go for the pin right away. Strange move on Skulls' part to not follow up with a cover right away.
Goes to gets a 2 count out of that.
I think Skulls knows exactly what he's doing, and he's getting ready to put this match to bed.
Setting him up. Snake eyes off the ropes. Boot, big boot to the face. And a leg drop.
For good measure.
All with momentum.
Cody just keeps kicking out.
I think that YOLO mentality certainly working into the play.
Well, this is not just this is not just a match. It's not just a normal match. This
you're
match
right.
is for a chance to main event the biggest show of the summer.
Summer Smash. Absolutely,
And,
Jordan.
and Summer, YOLO, the Cody Lee, that's his thing.
Cody Breaker! Takes the big man down.
Cody
And
Breaker out of
wait,
nowhere.
what do we have here?
Is that?
That's Blackwell.
Blackwell.
What's he coming out here for?
He.
Oh!
The Cody Leedy,
Making fun of Blackwell here.
but
As he's doing that, he's being distraction.
Yeah, Skulls
that
is still
Skulls can
stunned
get
from
back to
that
his
Cody
feet.
breaker, but I think Cody needs to turn around before Skulls and I think he's regained his composure. I think those cobwebs are shook.
Duck underneath.
Oh no!
He caught him.
Oh,
Say
it's all
goodnight,
done
Cody
now.
Leedy.
Tombstone pile driver. And not that I think Skulls will, but he should go backstage and give Blackwell a big old high five.
Skulls.
Cody
Victor here.
Cody hit that Cody breaker out of nowhere, and I thought Skulls was done, and then all of a sudden Blackwell shows up. What's Blackwell's beef with Cody?
And I don't think the referee was going to move him at all.
So tonight, in our main event, Skulls takes on Michael Reaver.
The real deal Michael Reaver. And Skulls
Extending a hand to the Cody Leedy.
is helping him to his feet. It gives the nod of approval.
Yeah. It's a lot of praise being dished out tonight by Skulls. He helped Tyson Dean up after the Fatal 4-Way, and giving props
And
to the
is that
Cody
a
Leedy,
message?
as our fans are as well. Cody may have lost, but he
One
has.
more time for the Cody Leedy.
Cody may have lost, but he has nothing to be ashamed about.
Absolutely not. And again, at the end of the match, you've seen the respect
Ladies and gentlemen,
of Skulls.
we've seen a lot of action here tonight, but we still got more action coming your way. Who's ready for some more championship action?
This is the match I've been waiting
I know
for.
you guys have seen a lot tonight. You guys probably got a lot of energy burned up, but I need you guys to get on your feet, get loud. Who's ready for the next contest?
Absolutely right here.
To hear the following contest for the MWO Heavyweight Championship. Introducing first,
This match I've been waiting for a while.
he hails from the Motor City, weighing in at 390 pounds. Please welcome Victor Cross.
Victor Cross, who earned this championship match by winning a Fatal 4-Way at last month's show, really set the Creature feature John Campbell a message at the end of that show.
He sure did.
Delivered that super slam after a grueling match with Jack Taryn.
Very super grueling match with Jack Terry. Victor Cross came out, showed he meant business. And tonight, will this be his night?
Well, Victor Cross has all the momentum in the world.
The champion has been knocking back challengers left and right. And there's a good friend of
Oh,
mine,
yep.
Franken Bucket.
There he is. Of course, he's out here too. Once again, I tried to have a conversation with him, and he wouldn't even talk to me. Oh, and is he bringing it over here? Oh, come on. No. Oh, he's throwing candy. What was that for? Don't look at me, Frankenbucket. At least he gave me an orange one. Let Frankenbucket look at the ring. No, I don't want him to look at me. Turn around, watch the match, Frankenbucket. Comes out, and you wonder why Frankenbucket and I don't get along. Campbell told him to do that too. Did you see it? On the plus side, I got some orange Starburst. So you're full of insights.
John Campbell, I talked with him earlier today, and Frankenbucket, of course, we had a very long and deep discussion.
Yeah, I'm sure he filled you in.
John Campbell told me he has been training harder than ever before. And to counter Victor Cross, he has actually put on 10 pounds of muscle.
Of muscle?
Of muscle.
Wow. Well, I will say, even though he threw candy at me, I do have to give our champion, the creature feature, John Campbell, props. He looks great. He looks great. I don't know if it's I don't know if that's a new singlet, if it's the coloration. Maybe it's because I'm about 50 feet away from him. But he does look thinner, leaner at least, and he does look in peak condition.
Absolutely taking it to Victor Cross on the outside here.
Well, and Campbell fought a bigger man in his last match against Jack Tarrant, and you saw him start that match against Jack Tarrant with that running boot. And he tried to do the same to Victor Cross, and it didn't have quite the same effect, but it did work.
And the creature feature to the outside.
Tope Suicide from the creature feature. You know, he put on tempo.
You don't see the champion take to the air, but when he does...
Yeah, Campbell's not known for Tope Suicides, last I checked. And he's setting up that chair. Campbell making sure he breaks the count. Always want to attempt to pump up the crowd.
The creature feature.
Usually you're the one saying it, but I'm going to chime in. I think Campbell's doing too much posturing. He should not be letting Victor Cross get to his feet.
Absolutely not, and I'm sure Frankenbucket will scold him for that later. Nevertheless, getting back on the momentum and taking it to Victor Cross, trying to sweep the leg from underneath
I
Cross.
think that was a drop toe hold. You don't often see drop.
Stomp.
You don't often see drop toe holds blocked with sheer power.
The ropes.
And Campbell trying to get as much momentum as he can.
Duck underneath.
Oh, good. Yeah, good luck.
Trying to scoop slam.
Good luck, Campbell. 10 pounds of muscle.
Cross.
10 pounds of muscle or not, that's 390 pounds of Victor Cross.
Just collapsing on him.
Maybe 20 pounds of muscle would have been enough to get him up.
Most definitely. You got to look at it in all aspects here. And Victor Cross telling the referee where to go and who he could take with him.
Well, that's something we have to look. We have to bring up. I think is can John Campbell hit Frankenbreaker on Victor Cross?
I'm going to say he can. If he's bulked up 10 pounds of muscle, he's going to be able to pick up big Victor Cross.
Well, we just saw him go for that scoop slam, and it backfired completely.
Victor Cross using that full 5 count
as
to
he
his
should.
advantage.
As he can, as he has the ability to do it, as he should. Campbell came out hot, came out intense with that running boot, had Cross off of his game.
Look at that. Not doing anything, just putting sheer weight
Oh, that's
on the back.
that
of
right there
John
in itself.
Campbell.
That could count as a submission. Campbell could tap out right now.
He sure can.
You know, internal organs aren't designed to have 390 pounds sat on them. Campbell took that extended amount of time to pander to the fans, to try and get them behind him and into his corner. And what happens? He's getting sat on.
And he did get the fans behind him. The fans here are keeping the momentum to stick behind the creature feature here tonight. And a smart move there by Victor Cross, hooking the leg. But unfortunately for Victor Cross, John Campbell was not in the center of the ring, Jordan.
No, that does make a difference. You know, the way that the ring is designed, the gravity kind of floats into the middle, and Gravity and Victor Cross are pretty good friends.
Absolutely. He's got him locked there. Submission hold applied.
It looks like it might be a reverse chin lock, but he's got the arm locked as well. And when you're as big and strong as Victor Cross, you know, a simple headlock, a simple hammer lock,
Absolutely.
it makes it's different than, you know, if I was doing it. It looks Campbell might have resorted to the eyes.
Because you're using your weight to the advantage, and that weight putting it on the body of the creature feature.
Into a bear hug. I love the bear hug. One of my favorite moves.
Bear hug.
I think Victor Cross might be able to out bear hug a bear, in fact.
He might. He's got the momentum. If he puts the momentum behind it, you can do anything.
Biting him. Campbell's biting Victor Cross. I would say that should be a disqualification, but then Campbell would just win and walk away with the belt, so solid call on the referee to not disqualify John Campbell for biting Victor Cross.
And boy, he took it to him with that clothesline, just taking the creature feature down. Off the ropes. Avalanche into the corner.
Yeah, we have not seen the creature feature John Campbell in this kind of position in a while.
He's grabbing him by the headband there. Again, full head of steam. Hits the
Whoa,
buckle.
oh,
Belly flex. He hit him with the belly to back booplex.
German booplex on Victor Cross.
My apologies, German booplex.
That is the last thing I expected to see John Campbell be able to do. Maybe that 10 pounds of muscle did make a difference.
It sure did.
Whew. And you could see from our angle, Victor Cross was looking right at us. He looked like a deer in headlights when Campbell lifted it.
Exactly.
I don't think Cross expected it either. Back to their feet. Campbell needs to stay on Cross to attempt to do anything.
Duck underneath. Wildest swing.
Running neck breaker. He didn't quite get all of it, but enough to take Victor Cross down to the mat.
And the creature feature going for the leg, hooking the leg. It's a 2.5 out of it.
Hooking the inside leg. Usually we see Campbell go to Frankenbucket for advice mid-match, but Frankenbucket's way over here.
And he just said you better watch what you say to him.
Super slam! Oh, and you know I don't often compliment John Campbell, but he just took the super slam and instantly rolled out of the ring.
Very smart move there, taking the super slam for sure. Rolling out to the outside.
Yeah, he felt that move last month, and you know, there's a reason the creature feature John Campbell is a champion. There's a reason he's been a champion so many times in so many places. There's a reason he's in the PWI. And when you get hit with a move like the super slam, rolling out of the ring is one of those reasons.
Absolutely smart. And Victor Cross, not wasting time, did go to the outside after he got back to his feet.
Yeah, quickly got out, quickly brought Campbell in, and he still almost got the 3, despite what a good 15 seconds there where Campbell had a chance to recover. Now, if I was Victor Cross, I would pick him up, hit him with another super slam, and cover him instantly. Don't even give him the chance to escape.
And make sure to hook the leg for sure. Now Victor Cross just dragging the dead weight of the creature feature.
So Campbell is
putting
not
him
in a
into the
good
corner.
position. He's in a very bad position, and it's about to get worse.
Is he going to go for what I think he's going to go for there?
He looks like going up to the middle rope.
And this
Can he get
doesn't
up?
bode very well.
No, Victor Cross showing how long and difficult this match has been going on.
Both men fatigued from the match.
A running elbow just stiff arming Victor Cross down to the canvas.
The creature feature calling for the end.
He could be setting up for that Frankenbreaker, which I still don't think he can hit.
I think he's going to be able to get him up for it.
A Jawbreaker.
If not the Frankenbreaker, he could hit him with the Driller Killer.
That's true. Modified Jawbreaker there.
And he gets a 3 count.
Yes, that was.
Here is your winner and still the MWO Heavyweight Champion, the Creature Feature, John Campbell.
Despite Frankenbucket being all the way over here, Campbell saw some type of chink in Victor Cross's armor, and he exploited it.
Absolutely. It's not always about wrestling full force. It's about wrestling smarter than the other guy. Your winner of the match, the creature feature, John Campbell. And you know, Jordan, I can hear Frankenbucket over here. He's cheering pretty wildly.
Well, I'm sure he's happy. Looks like he might be joining us for the rest of the show. Obviously, Frankenbucket would like to get a look. Yeah, I see you. Yeah, watch the ring. I know that Frankenbucket's probably going to want to know who's the winner of our next match. Because our next match will be the Creature Feature's next challenger.
And then Frankenbucket doing the studying with John Campbell, and we'll give John Campbell notes.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we've seen a lot tonight, but it's finally that time for the main event. Who's ready?